It's showtime.
What's going on, boys and ghouls? Welcome back to the compound. We've reached the spooky season, and you know what that means. It's time for a fun Halloween repaint. In this video, I'll be summoning the ghost with the most and doing a Beetlejuice themed repaint on this T-Rex. So sit back, relax, and grab a handful of candy, and let's throw down the rule of ghoul. See what I did there? On this dino. All right, no more ghost puns, I promise. Let's get into it. So the main color palette of Beetlejuice is white, black, green, and purple. So I'm going to try and incorporate all four of those colors into this repaint. I kind of have an idea in my mind as to what I want this to look like in the end, but nothing in particular is set in stone. So I'm just going to sort of go with the flow and make it up as I go along and just have some fun with it. I know I want the body to be a pale ghostly white, so I'm going to do a base coat in black first. And this will end up giving me some cool depth in the skin later on after I apply the final glaze. With the base coat done, now I'm going to go in and do some heavy-handed dry brushing, starting with Country Gray, and I'm just going to lightly build up the highlights on the body. After that, I'll go back over it again with some off-white and do that same heavy-handed dry brushing to really get the details to pop out. And after all of the dry brushing is done, I'm going to go back over the body with a very thin, transparent white to give it that pale, ghostly skin tone. Next up, I'm going to tackle the green color, and I'm thinking I'm going to put some green deco on the head and then carry a big green stripe all the way along the back to the tip of the tail and then add the black patterns over that. This green ink is nice and transparent, so all of that shading and dry brushing I did will pop through, creating depth in the skin. And again, I'll just bring that green over to the face and accent all of the ridges and scales on both sides. The next color up is black, and I'll cut in all along the green areas just to tighten everything up and then go back in later and pick out a bunch of the scales and fine tune the overall deco on the face. But for now, we'll just focus on getting all of the black deco laid down. As for the main patterns on the body, I'm just going to start to lay down a guideline to separate the green and the white, and once that's done, I can start to add the patterns. Again, as far as design, I don't really have anything in particular in mind, so I'm just going to start painting a pattern and play off that one with the next pattern and continue that a million times all over the body until I get the entire body covered in them. Now that I've got the black done, I'm going to grab a fine tip brush, hold my breath, and go back over the head with some green paint and start to pick out the scales and tighten and clean everything up. So the last color we need to use is purple. To incorporate that into the paint job, I'll use that color for the eyes, and then I'll add a yellow and black dot for the pupils. I'll go ahead and add a nice light green fade on the underbelly and paint the claws black. Beetle Rex will get a coat of matte varnish to lock that paint in, and with all of that done, this ghoulish dino is ready for showtime. So I had a blast doing this repaint. It's always fun to take a break from the norm and just do something wacky and crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and it has inspired you in some way, shape, or form. If you give this a shot or create your own spooky Halloween repaint, remember to tag me over on Instagram at the Jurassic Junkie, because I'd love to see what you come up with. Remember, if you need more Jurassic related content, you know where to find it. Links will be in the description box below. I hope you all have a fun, safe, and spooky Halloween. Until next time, you guys take care, and I'll see you around the compound.